You are live.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the City of Annapolis Board of Appeals regular virtual meeting for October. What's today? Second?
The third.
Third. This meeting is being broadcast on the City of Annapolis YouTube channel. My name is Bob Gallagher, Chair of the board. I'll make these opening announcements relatively brief because we're not having an evidentiary hearing tonight. So the people that you see on the screen are members of the Board of Appeals. When a case is called, representatives of the parties to the case will also appear on the screen. Also, you may see on the screen our recording secretary, Kim Consoli, our broadcast technician tonight's Madeline, possibly representatives of the city attorney's office, board counsel, and various representatives of the Department of Planning and Zoning, including Jackie Rouse, the liaison to the board from the Department of Planning and Zoning. We'll begin this meeting with a roll call, and I'll ask Ms. Consoli to call the roll.
I'm sorry.
Are we
I was
there?
muted. Yes, I was muted. I'm sorry. Mr. Gallagher,
Yes.
Mr. Hector,
Yes.
Dr. Chen.
Present.
Mr. Chairman, I believe these three are all that we are expecting tonight.
Yes, I believe you're correct. We have a quorum, and we'll get on with the business at hand. Have the board members had a chance to review the agenda? And if you have, go have a motion to approve the agenda.
A motion that we approve the agenda as follows.
For a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you very much. We also have before us a draft of the minutes for July 19th, 2023. If there are no corrections or addition to that, I'd be pleased to entertain a motion to approve the minutes.
So moved.
Is there a second? Thank you, Mr. Hector. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, Madeline, you can bring in the parties to special exception 2021-008. Special exception for a fast food restaurant on property located at 914 Bay Ridge Avenue. And before us tonight is a request for a first 6-month extension on the special exception. Is there someone from the city who would like to give us any background on this?
Yes, good evening. This is Jackie. Yes, this is a special exception that was approved, and there were a number of conditions on it, including one, dealing with getting everybody in the building legal and straightening out the parking situation, and all of those things were done. And then prior to the applicant actually being able to commence this build out, they have attained a building permit for the build out, but they are running a little bit behind schedule, but are hoping to be open by the beginning of December. And we are recommending approval of the extension.
Okay, so Jackie, Mr. Dales has represented to us that the special exception would expire on September 6th, and his request for an extension was filed on August 30th. Does that agree with your records?
Yes, that's correct.
And he's also represented that the applicant has been working diligently with the city to get the required approvals in place. I gather from what you said, you agree with that too?
Yes, we're fine with the
Okay, any questions from the board?
No.
Great. Mr. Dales, anything you feel like you need to comment on?
No, Mr. Chairman, that was all accurate from Ms. Rouse. I would just, I suppose I would add that the getting everyone legal required other tenants in the building, which is a shopping center, getting all use permits, and then updating a parking tabulation. So it's sort of outside of the tenant's hands, and in this case, I represent both Domino's and the owner of the property. So, as soon as they were able to get the building permit, they got started and have worked out these grease trap questions. And I think that it's correct that they're hoping to be open in December, but I would say at latest early 2024. And so certainly without the need for a second extension.
You say outside the hands of the tenant, that I see what you're saying, but certainly if the tenant had been more diligent earlier on about making sure everyone in the building had their proper use permits, we wouldn't have had that delay, but that's
Well,
beside.
Mr. Chairman, the tenant has no control over the rest of the building, only their little space. The owner of the building, that might be a fair comment, but not for the tenant.
All right, so we'll admit in evidence Mr. Dale's letter application for the extension. Are we ready to deliberate over this, my colleagues? Dr. Chen, Mr. Hector?
Yes,
Yes.
Does anyone have any problems with granting this extension?
no,
No.
All right. Would someone like to make a motion to approve a first 6-month extension effective September 6, 2023?
I move that we go ahead and make the motion to approve.
Your second?
Second.
All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right, that's unanimous. Let the record reflect the unanimous decision to approve the exception. Any other business to come before the board tonight? Is there a final motion of the evening?
I move to adjourn.
Thank you.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you.